Girl, ever since that thought came out the strip club, she swears she all of that. I don't get it. I mean, what kind of money is she really making now that she still can't fix them nasty ass teeth she got in her mouth?
Cardi B is undeniably on the fast track to becoming one of the biggest and most iconic female rappers in the industry. While just a few years ago she was unknown, she is now the name on everyone's lips. Born and raised in the Bronx, Cardi B barged her way into mainstream America's heart with the monster hit Bodak Yellow, which hit #1 on the Billboard charts. Because of her hit-making prowess and high-profile relationship with Offset frontman Migos, Cardi B has been raking in the Benjamins. And if her Instagram is anything to go by, she's a girl who knows not only to spoil her man, but also spoil herself. Although she has been rubbing many people the wrong way by her lavish expenditure, she has also been quick to point out that it is her hard-earned money and has every right to spend it. And who are we to argue with her? Today in this expose, we're going to be finding out just some of the ways Cardi B spends her millions. The first way is her stage set at Coachella.
I didn't know that Coachella was just such a big deal like that.
Almost all performers do what they do to get paid. Only a few artists perform pro bono. Still, an even fewer number of artists perform at shows at a loss. That happened to Cardi B, and it seemed like she didn't really mind losing a truckload of money. She reportedly spent over $300,000 on her stage set for her performance at Coachella. This doesn't seem that huge of an amount considering her stature, but the fact is she was only paid about $140,000 for the show, making her lose $160,000 over 2 days. The loss, however, didn't seem to faze her at all. She has since said that she didn't understand back then how big Coachella was. Also, she said she was booked for the show 6 weeks before she went platinum. Both factors would explain why she accepted such a low payday. Well, now she knows, and I don't think she'll be underpaid again in the future. Our next one is a closet full of fur coats.
Thank you.
Fur coats seem to be synonymous with rappers. Look at 50 Cent, Notorious, Big, and P. Diddy, just to name a few at least. All of them seem to have fetishes for draping dead animal skin on their bodies. It might be a lifestyle thing, but no one can argue that wearing them isn't fashionable. Of course, being a rapper herself, it seems that Cardi B is obsessed with furs as well, and she isn't hiding this fact. Cardi has been seen and photographed wearing different kinds of fur jackets of various bright colors and patterns. Perhaps it's because she lives in New York City and she has to endure the harsh winters there? Or maybe she just chose to continue the tradition of rappers with fur coats. Who knows? She can afford them, so it's well within her right to collect them. Our next entry is a $100,000 watch.
100 down on my wrist.
How do rappers inspire their millions of fans and followers? By buying something ridiculously expensive and posting about it on Instagram, apparently. Well, at least that's how Cardi B went about it. According to her, she just woke up one day and decided completely out of the blue to show all of her fans just what exactly hard work and dedication can do. So what did she do? She marched to the nearest jewelry store and bought herself a diamond-studded Patek Philippe watch for a whopping $100,000. Besides having the money to be able to do so, she reasoned that she bought the watch because she was proud that she was able to buy it by herself without the help of a man. She also added that it was comforting for her to know that she could just pick up and sell the watch anytime she wanted to. The next entry is a Bronx baby shower. Baby showers are very special occasions, and it's just natural that soon-to-be parents would spend some money just for it. But if you're Cardi B, you don't just spend some money on it. You go overboard, making it the mother of all baby showers. Cardi B and Offset held an opulent baby shower for their daughter Culture in Atlanta. The shower, which took a crew of 40 people more than 2 days to put together. The shower was supposed to have a Bronx fairy tale feel to it, creating a magical and imaginary Bronx world for the little girl. Cardi B hired Carlene Roy to plan the event, and we know how much her events cost, so we know that this isn't very cheap in any respect. It featured 26,000 pink and white flowers, a bodega with baby bottles and diapers wrapped in pink ribbons, and Latin and African American children's books. It was a shower fit for a Barty princess. Her teeth is the next entry on our list.
A girl had beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
Cardi B received a lot of flack and criticism regarding her teeth during her stint at Love and Hip Hop New York. The harsh words were brought about by the fact that her teeth were kinda crooked, and the ridicule caused a storm in social media. Naturally, Cardi B wouldn't have any of it, so as soon as she began to make some money, fixing her teeth was one of her top priorities. And head straight for one of the best and most renowned dentists in New York, Dr. Catrice Austin of the Smileless Dental. She worked on Cardi B's pearly whites, and she did a banging job of it too. Although the actual cost of the work done to her teeth wasn't really disclosed, we can always speculate. Dental veneers cost around $2,000, and teeth whitening can cost up to $500 per tooth. So at least we know that the procedure didn't come cheap. The good news is, Cardi B is now walking around with a set of chompers to be proud of, not one worthy of online shaming. And she's so proud of it, she featured it in her hit song Bodak Yellow, rapping words that I'm not allowed to say because this is a family channel. Our next entry is a ton of expensive wigs. Good quality wigs made of real human hair are not cheap. That's actually a little creepy, I suppose. But that's not something that Cardi has to worry about. The rapper's look is constantly changing and people love to keep up with her outfits and hairstyles. And Cardi B sure loves playing with her appearance by constantly changing her hairstyles. One day she'll be sporting a short brunette bob and the next day she'll have blonde hair down to her waist. A week later, while sitting front row at New York Fashion Week, she sported a gray shoulder skimming cut. A cut that perfectly matched her metallic crystallized talons. And speaking of talons, our next entry on our list is Bejeweled Nails.
Poppin'. Everything is poppin'.
We should all know by now that Cardi B is never ever shy from making a statement, from her wigs to her fabulous furs and even down to her nails. The Bodak Yellow rapper has become a go-to icon when it comes to nail design inspiration. Cardi B is definitely known for her outrageous nail designs. It's a wonder how this rapper texts or types on her phone with her long bedazzled nails she wears every single day. And she trusts only one person to touch her famous talons, which she lovingly refers to as Jenny from the Bronx on her social media. Jenny from the Bronx is, no, not J-Lo, but rather Jenny Blee. She owns the nails on 7th Salon in Bronx, New York. And if Cardi's tweets are to be believed, she always pays a pretty penny every time she has her nails done. What is Jenny's nail mantra? It's good nails aren't cheap and cheap nails aren't good. Our next entry is custom jewelry.
Shining, 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 yay!
A rapper's image is never complete without a lot of bling. It's somewhat of an unwritten rule. Rappers should always have multiple heavy gold chains hanging from their necks. Of course, being a rapper herself, Cardi B continues this tradition, but she kicks it up a notch. Not really content with buying something from off the shelf, she has her bling done custom. Her first big jewelry piece was a custom-made green powder puff girl chain on which she collaborated on with her fiancé Offset. The $60,000 necklace features a diamond-encrusted hand with red fingernails and gold diamond rings. The whole thing had over 20 carats of diamonds with an additional 15 carats on the chain. She's since added more custom bling to her collection. If it costs anywhere near her first one, she sure is spending a lot of her money on jewelry. The next entry is designer clothes. Is it just me, or is a pattern developing here? Based on what we've seen so far, it looks like Cardi B likes to look good, and she sure throws a lot of cash around so that she can look as good as she can. Both established and building fashion designers are always on the lookout for a breakout star in order to use them as showcases for their newest, trendiest creations. Cardi B, since the release of her breakout single Bodak Yellow, have always been in their radar. Her popularity and fame enabled her to become a major influencer in fashion, beauty, and social media. So of course, all the top brands want her. However, Cardi has her own sense of style and therefore likes to have a say in what she wears. With more money than she knows what to do with, Cardi is now able to buy clothes from any designer she wishes. Her personal style is full of bright colors, patterns, and statement pieces. Our next entry is shoes, shoes, and more shoes. The perfect outfit is never complete without the perfect pair of shoes, and Cardi B only knows this too well. She loves buying designer shoes, and she isn't making an effort to hide that fact. In fact, she even talks about her love of them in the song Bodak Yellow. She boasts about her prized pair of Louboutin shoes, stating, "These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes." It has been reported that she spends anywhere in between $2,000 to $5,000 on designer heels every couple of weeks, and as always, every new purchase immediately finds itself on her Instagram. She's also taken her love of shoes to a new level, partnering with designer Steve Madden and releasing a new shoe line called Cardi B x Steve Madden.
I saved the best for last, but first, I have a quick challenge that takes only 5 seconds to complete. If you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just try it, it really works.
The next entry is luxury cars. So far, we've seen Cardi B spend most of her money on herself, and with this entry, we're going to break the trend. And although she did buy herself a ridiculously expensive car, she also lovingly bought her loved ones new rides too. Let's start with the one she bought for herself. To celebrate the success of her debut single, you guessed it, Bodak Yellow, Cardi B decided to treat herself to a bright orange $240,000 Bentley Bentayga SUV with matching peanut butter leather interior, and she bought it during a time when she didn't even have a valid driver's license. However, that didn't stop her from proudly posting it all over Instagram. Offset, being engaged to Cardi B, found himself on the receiving end of the cool ride as well. Back in December, the female rapper decided to show her man just how much he meant to her, so she decided to buy him not just a watch, but a Rolls-Royce Wraith to go with it. The car had ruby red paint on top and was white on the sides. This was her present for her man's 26th birthday, and she didn't stop there either. She bought herself and Offset matching Lamborghini Aventadors, taking couple twinning to a whole new level. His was green and hers was blue. Now anytime they want to arrive anywhere with a statement, all they have to do is drive up the driveway, each driving one of these beauties. If you had millions to spend, what would you spend it on? Please let us know in the comment section below. Want to watch more exposés on your favorite celebrities? Just click on the videos on the screen. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.